Identify lines of symmetry. We're being asked in this example, how many lines of symmetry does a regular hexagon have? So just in case this word hasn't come up before, regular means all angles are congruent and all sides are congruent. A hexagon has 6 sides. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 6-sided polygon or figure where all the angles have the same measure and all the sides have the same measure. So how many lines of symmetry does it have? We're going to focus on 2 different parts. First, let's figure out how many lines of symmetry does it have if our symmetry lines go through each vertex. So if I'm going from one vertex to the other vertex, does this line give me a symmetry line where it maps onto itself when it's reflected over? It does. So there's one line. Oh, that was a 1. There we go. Now I'm going to go on to another vertex. I'm just going to work my way around. Does that reflect onto itself? It does. So we have a second line of symmetry. We have one more vertex to look at. Does this side map onto its side here? And that does also. So going through the vertices, we have 3 lines of symmetry. But there may be other lines of symmetry that aren't just going through the vertex. The other thing we can look for are, do we have any lines of symmetry that go through the sides? So what I mean there is, can I draw a line of symmetry cutting a side in half? So here's what I mean. See how that's going through basically the midpoint of each side? Does this left side reflect onto the right side? And it does. So we've got one line of symmetry there. I'm going to go on to the next side and just do a line of symmetry from the middle of one side to the middle of the opposite side. Check, does the one side map onto itself? I didn't draw that one super great, but it does. So we've got another line of symmetry there, and our last pair of sides, that does map onto itself, so we have another symmetry line there. So in total, we had 3 lines of symmetry here, 1, 2, 3, and we had 3 lines of symmetry here, 1, 2, 3. So how many lines of symmetry does a regular hexagon have? 6 lines of symmetry.